Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Leah. Welcome to my live.
Hi,
Welcome to my
Leah.
special guest, Sarah. Sarah is going to show us how to make our very own stickles. And she's going to do a few experiments, show us what went wrong, what went right. And she's also going to make some mica. Get the words right. Mica sprays.
Yes, we're gonna make
Oh,
some sprays and some glitter. We gotta make glitter great again.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, I am going to put you on full beam
All right.
and you are going to take over this show.
Okay. So I have made my own form of stickles. So this one I went ahead and shook up. This was the very first one I made. Hello, not afraid of color. So this is the first one I made. I did shake it up because I don't know if you can see it very well, but it does. This one didn't do too bad. It does separate a little bit um, as it sits. And then this is another one that I've been working on shaking up. But so basically, this is the one that I got shaken up. And to show you, it is a little hard because I have a little needle. But so that one is has a little bit of just the separation still. Hi, Miss Erin. But the more you work with it, the more you shake it. I found it does kind of
Hi,
it
Cosy.
does
Hi, Erin.
go together. Um, so yeah, how did I make these? So real simple, real cheap. I got me a bottle. I've got me some glitter. This is some cheap fine glitter that I got from probably Amazon in one of those multi packs. And then I'm using the Elmer's clear glue, but I mean, you can use really any
Hi,
clear glue.
BP.
Hi. So what I did is I just fill up the glue bottle or the bottle a little bit with glue. And so on my first one, I did a bunch of glue first and then just piled on the glitter on top of the glue. And with the gold one, I found if you put a little bit of glue in there first. So I just put a little bit of glue in there first.
Hi,
Got my little
Sherry.
funnel. Hello, Sherry. Um, and then I put in some glitter.
For those just coming in, Sarah is my special guest and she is showing us how to make her glitter glue at the moment.
And I put quite a bit of glitter in here because you kind of want the glitter to be a little bit more than you almost want it like thick. And I haven't I thought about trying it with some of the little like shaker balls, but I decided that it probably would just get stuck in the glue or stuck in the top when you're trying to squeeze it out. So I put quite a bit of glitter in there, as you can see. And then I
Tracy
just
made some awesome stuff on her live before. It was great.
a little more glue on here. And it really doesn't take a whole lot. And so then I have these nifty, I got these off of Amazon as well. Um, so they come with the needle tip and then the little cap. And so
Hi,
it may work
Jen.
better
Welcome.
too to get a better mix. I haven't tried it yet. But I was thinking about it as we were sitting here and then I just shake it up. But if you mix it in like a cup or something beforehand and then pour it into the bottle, you'll probably get a better mixture. But of course, it's probably still going to end up settling. And Diane will show you. She did a little different mixture. She did. She'll explain that later, but we'll just show you mine once we get her mixed up here. And you can see it actually mixes fairly quickly, especially if you do the top and bottom with the glue. Hi, Miss Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
So let's see if we're going to get clear first. Or if we're going to have spectacular color. And I did find it doesn't like keep that bubble, flattens out, which is not
All about sharing the love
bad.
here.
I mean, you still get the gorgeous color.
Okay, is that me glitching or is that you, Sarah?
That I so easy and so quick.
Okay. I don't know if it's Sarah or me that's glitching.
Here are some.
We are about to get a storm and we may go out. If we go out, we will go over to Sarah's channel. Can you put Sarah's link in their chat just in case I lose not consciousness?
I'm Brenda in here. And Judy, hello. So yeah, so that is my easy peasy cheap glitter glue stickle recipe. And like I said, I did find that if you put the glue, like a layer of glue, a large layer of glitter, and then a little bit more glue on top, it mixes a little bit faster. Also, I found that the more glitter you add to it, it seems to, because I just noticed with this one, the one that had the most glitter in it actually didn't deflate. Focus. Like these ones that didn't have as much glitter, they're pretty flush. But the one that I had that's saturated with glitter is definitely keeping its bubble shape. But yeah, here's the red that I made. I can do like, and with these needle ones, they are a little tricky to get it out because it is kind of thick.
Hi, Judy.
But if you're on a budget and you have a couple dollars and some extra fine, well, it doesn't have to be extra fine, just fine glitter just sitting around, and you can run to your local dollar store, wherever, Walmart. You can go pick you up some clear glue and make your own stickles.
Mm-hmm.
So
awesome. Well, I might show my experiment.
Yes,
and then we will come back to your next part.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's see if I can do this without kicking us both off.
Yes, Erin, you are extra fine, honey.
Alrighty.
Joan, I just used and she can show you hers. Mine is just the Elmer's clear glue, washable clear glue. Or any type of clear glue. Just as long as it's a clear glue, you can use any type of clear glue.
Alrighty, so for my experiment, just to see, I did two lots of glitter with the same amounts of everything, and I used just the cheap brand of tacky PVA glue, clear, $2 a bottle, and some extra fine dry fine glitter from Stickles. That's what I've used in these. So in this one, I've just used clear glue and fine glitter and left it for 2 days, and it's all settled to the bottom, but it does shake up and work eventually, work well. Takes a while. I think I might put balls in the bottom of this. It's going to take ages because it's so tacky. And this one I put glycerine in, and it made absolutely no difference. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. It takes ages to mix it up once it's been sitting for a while. So I'm going to drop some ball bearings in there, and we'll come back to that again. So this one is the glycerin. I just did some lines, some dots, and I also did some glue molds. I just dropped it into a mold. Again, no real difference whatsoever. The dots did not stay raised, so that could be due to the amount of glitter I had in it. They didn't stay raised at all. Hi,
Yeah,
Lupo.
I feel like
Welcome.
hello. Yeah, I feel like the more glitter you have in it, the more height it's going to give it. And you
This
may
stuff are
need
you talking about, Tracy? Getting to that. Be patient.
that's coming up. That's coming up.
Be patient, woman. Okay, so this chrome stuff is... Where did I put it, Lindy? Where did I put it? Oh, here you go. So it's iridescent medium with a chunky glitter. I don't know if you can see. Hi, Pam.
Hey.
It's glitter. Brace yourself, Pam. It's glitter.
I'm not a glitter fan.
She despises all of us that love glitter. But anyway, she'll get over it.
I love glitter.
I added that chunky glitter to the iridescent medium, and I got this paste, which is just fabulous. So and I'm going to try it with a triple thick as well to see if it holds the shape better, it holds the glitter better. I'm going to turn this upside down. Let's see if we can get that to mix in while we're waiting. So this is on black cardstock.
Gorgeous.
This is on a white cardstock. You can put this through a stencil. You can just smear it on, finger paint, roll in it, whatever you want to do. And this is on acetate. Now this, I thought, is going to be absolutely fabulous as a pocket with something bright behind it. But no, there's no bark. This is all texture paste that I've made with iridescent medium. So what I've done is, let me just get another piece of card.
Just a little card.
A bit of card. Get off there.
Get off me.
Get off me. Now I lost my lid. Where'd I put my lid? Oh, for goodness sake. There it is. Stop looking. Found it.
Yes, it can scratch the eye.
Then I've got my handy dandy spatula and
so
just
cool.
smeared it on.
And what's good with that is while it's still wet, you can probably even add more glitter if you needed to.
Absolutely. Yep. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that before it dries. It's drying really quickly. It's really hot here today. And it is drying really, really. I might just make it a little bit thicker.
All right. You have a good day. Thanks for coming in, Penny.
Thanks, BP. Let's just drop that in there. And
You could probably even use like an old makeup brush or something to kind of dab it in there. Or your scraper, your spatula.
dun, 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 dun.
Look at you prepared.
I'm so prepared. I'm adulting today.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. I like that a lot.
So that's with iridescent pearl medium. Mine is from Derivan, which is a Matisse brand. You could also, I'm going to have a go at using the triple thick. Let's see how that works, because that's an actual clear. Triple thick. I need a spoon. I need a container. Because this is really thick.
And you could even use a regular medium and add like a iridescent powder to it to make it iridescent if you don't have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
To get the same effect as
I
she
just don't have a thick gel medium. I've only got a really runny one. Clean your tools. Tools.
Yes. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in.
Hey, Mo, you beautiful woman. How are you? Mo is Cookie Wookie. Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Where's my spoon? Where's my little spoon? I have to use my little. I've got more spoons somewhere. Here's some. Found some. Stop looking. Let's put lots in there this time.
Ooh, I like that color. Sparkles.
That's harder to mix. Definitely thicker than some.
Oh, that is a thick boy. Looks like chalk almost.
Oh, wow, that's impressive. Put the lid on the triple thick.
Bye, PJB. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, PJ. Thank you for coming and playing for a little while. Ooh, I like and
love that.
This is fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Oh, imagine using that with a stencil even too.
Oh, this would make a great mermaid tail.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness.
That is fabulous. I like how that medium kind of reflects the color more.
Yes, well, that's a dead set clear as opposed to the pearl.
Right. That is
So
fabulous.
that's this.
So if you want to make an awesome mermaid tail, get the
So
thicky,
that's
thicky, thick boy and your
triple
chunky
thick,
glitter.
triple thick, deco art, triple thick, and chunky glitter.
Love it. And look, you have a little bit in there, and you can get little containers like that to keep them in and use them as long as you can.
Yep. Mix them whenever you feel like it. You can get bigger containers as well. So
Oh, yeah.
I just find that if you make up too much, it tends to dry out. You don't
Yes.
want that. So these are definitely, my tacky glue is really thick, and this is definitely going to need ball bearings in it to
Yeah, my glue
remix it.
is not very thick at all, and I think that helps.
But this has been sitting for a couple of days now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
mine.
definitely going to drop some ball bearings in there or some glass beads or something. But that's my little experiment. I really love the acetate. I'm going to play more with this acetate for sure.
Yes. Oh, you should try that thick on some acetate.
Yes, I should. Let me have a look.
Do
Do you
it.
know, do you know how hard it is to find acetate on my desk?
Probably about as hard as it is to find anything else on your desk.
Here it is. Stop looking. That's really thick. That's very thick.
I like that.
Very, very, very thick.
That would be cute to go with that junkyard fairy journal you have or pages you have.
They'd make really nice fairy wings, yes.
Yes. It looks like glass or like ice, shattered glass in a way. Imagine using that with crackle paste too. Oh, you got some broken glass looking.
I'm going to have to do that.
Look at us go.
Look at
Sorry,
us
everyone.
scientists.
We're stealing all the ideas tonight.
We're squirreling into down the rabbit hole.
But that's okay. That's what this is for. And she is still taking recommendations if there's stuff you want to see, if there's stuff that you think you can bring to the table and want to join her one night.
Absolutely. If you have a suggestion or if you have something in your studio / craft room / desk, laptop, whatever, if you have something in there that you bought and you have never used it, or you've used it once and you have no idea what else to do with it, put it in the comments or write it down and we'll address it during these series. So if you have something, last week we've still got a few to go through before we start these. We had junk envelopes, which is going to be next week's live with another guest. Buttons, washi tape, charms, wire, closures, felting. So these are all things that we're going to address on our Thursday night live. So if you have anything else, let me know.
So, Lupos is asking, can you explain what crackle paste is and why you would use it?
Okay, so let me show you what crackle paste is. This is crackle paste. And what it does is you put it on a surface. You can colour it after or before you use it. It's just another white medium. it dries clear unless you paint it, of course, or add colour to it. You can colour it with an ink. So when it dries, I wasn't prepared for crackle paste. I haven't got anything handy with crackle paste on it, I don't think. I'm looking around my room. Okay, so crackle paste gives you an aged effect of cracked paint. So if you put it over a black surface, for example, so you put crackle paste on a black surface. I'll do some during the week, and I'll bring it back to live next week. You put it on a surface and you let it dry. So if you put it on thickly, you'll get a really big, thick crack. If you put it on fine, you'll get a really fine glazed crack effect. So whatever colour you put it on top of, that will be in the cracks when it dries. Unless you paint it, of course. So it's just for an aged effect. It gives you a vintage look, I suppose.
Yes, it makes it look like aged paint flicking off.
Yeah, basically. Just going to put you back on Lindy. Oh, Lindy. Sarah, sorry, I've got Lindy on the brain now. I'll put you back on Sarah, and she's going to show you a few more things. And I'm going to go and have a quick look and see if I can find some crackle stuff here. Let me just get rid of myself. And let's put...
All right. So I am a beginner in the mixed media junk journal world. So I don't have a lot of sprays. I don't have a lot of glues. I obviously don't have any stickles. So that's why I decided, you know what, why not try to make my own, being as the way the economy is. So I thought I'd try some different mediums in just plain old water. I literally just got this out of the hose outside. It may work better with distilled water. I'll try that one. But just for the sake of this and everything. So I have these two are mica powders, and then this is a candle dye. This is just plain Jane food coloring. This one here is a gel creamy peach icing color. So this one is more of a gel one. I stole all these from my mom. And then I also have a liquid acrylic ink for like the pens. So we are going to try to mix some of these up and see what kind of colors and what kind of coverage we get with them.
Okay, I'm just going to answer a few questions.
Go right ahead.
So Mo Cookie Wookie wanted to know the Montmartre brand crackle paste, what I think of it. It's really good. It's really good. It's best to let it dry naturally. It does tend to melt a little bit, bubble if you try using a heat gun. So natural dry overnight is best for the Montmartre, I found. Same with their glaze paste. Really good, really good. I'm quite impressed with it. So that's that question. The other question was from Lupo, brand new to all of this. Explain what mixed media means. So mixed media is just a broad term of using different medias, which can include paper, wet mediums, cloth, fabric, metal, anything that you bring together into one substrate, one card, one painting, one journal cover, one journal is considered mixed media. As is just painting, mixed media can be mixing acrylics with pencil or pen or watercolor or whatever. So that's what mixed media means. It's a very broad term, just using different medias to make one thing. Okay, back to you.
So I just scooped in some. Hello, Irma. Diane, your stalker's here.
Uh-oh. Didn't I have a restraining order out on her?
Oh, yeah, she must not have got the memo.
No.
So this
Hi,
one is
Emma.
you'll add to, however pigmented you want it to be is what you're going to add to your bottle. I need to add some of those craft metal balls in here, to help mix it a little better. But so this one was my light pink mica powder. These are super cheap. Got them on Amazon in a pack like that. Then I bought some really cheap makeup holders, and I actually keep most of my mica powders in these. But those would also be great for some other little things. But let's see what this looks like. Let's see. So, not a whole lot of color on there. I do get a shimmer. You can't see it probably through the camera, but there is a shimmer on there that's pretty cool. And where it's kind of congealed a little more, we got some pink on there. So, but it looks pretty. Let's try a darker color. And this is also a good way to you could also dye your own papers and ribbon and stuff too, especially since with journals or anything of that nature you're not going to be washing them. So this again is just mica powder. I got it for I also do resin art, so I was like, well, I have all this, so why don't we try to make our own sprays? Because Sarah doesn't have a Tim Holtz budget. So just put a little bit of that mica powder in there. This one was pearl black. And like I said, just plain Jane water. Put as much or as little as you want in there. We'll try a white piece of paper first. Oh, so this one you get a little bit more of a color. So you can see. And then when it dries, you're going to have that black infused into the pores of the paper, and it'll give it a nice sooty look. So those were two with the mica powder. Put the lids on, put the lids on. So this one we are going to try with this. This was some candle wax dye that I got from somebody. And
that's interesting.
Add a couple drops and see how, or a lot of drops, whatever comes out. Looks like blood. Look at that blood.
So I've had a quick look and I can't find anything in this room. It's probably in one of the storage boxes that has crackle paste on it. So sorry.
All right, so it looks like candle wax dye is going to be a bust. It's not really wanting to mix in. It's probably oil based, is why.
Hi, so Mary. Welcome.
Oil and water don't mix. We'll still give her a spray for experiment purposes. Yeah, absolutely nothing but water. So definitely don't use
add mica to that. Add mica to it.
Oh,
it'll just be a clear spray then.
Yeah.
But or yeah, pearls or something.
So we're gonna move on to the food coloring. This is royal blue. And let's see if I can get this to drop.
Yes, you can, Erin.
All right, so I used 3 drops of the blue. Hi, Mary. So this is food coloring. Oh, look at that pretty color. Ooh. This one might be my favorite color so far if it works out. And so with the mica powder, it's already starting to kind of go down to the bottom. But luckily with liquids like this, it mixes up real easy. So let me find another sheet of paper because
Okay, Lupo, thanks for popping in. Great to
have a
see
good
you.
night. Hi, Mary. All right, so this is the blue with the food coloring. Oh my gosh.
Ah, that's pretty.
Look at this was 3 drops of this food coloring. This is just I don't even know how old this is. And this is soft gel paste food coloring.
Nice.
Look at that color though.
Ooh, can you make it? Has it got a pink one? Pink one would
Uh,
be good with that fairy, junkyard fairies.
well, I have the pink that I made earlier with the mica, the pearlescent pink, but it doesn't really come out pink, which is fine because it gives it the pearlescent look, which you can't really see, but
That's pretty.
we've got a peach here. Also, really old food coloring. Probably a good thing I stole this out of Mom's pantry.
Just water, I think, Erin. Just water, isn't it, Sarah?
Yeah, this is just plain Jane water. I really got it out of the spigot hose outside before I started here. So this is a gel, and we're gonna just kind of plop her in there. So this is a thicker gel than the other one I use. This is more of a paste.
You're welcome, Lupo.
Food coloring
Come
again.
next Thursday. You might learn something else.
Yes. And go back and watch the replay. You never know what you might miss because we just keep grabbing stuff and experimenting.
Exactly.
So we know that was that.
Ideas just keep on a coming.
Lupo, go wash yourself. All right, so this one definitely will need this one's going to take a little bit more time. Might have been easier if I had warm water, but like I said, I just got it out of the faucet, right outside where the hose is. Because that's how I roll around here. You live in the country, you get your water where you get it.
What do you mean? It's not filtered, triple filtered water?
No, not
Goodness.
sparkling, not nothing.
That's living on the edge.
Ripping stuff up.
I'll show you the stickles is mixed now, so I'll just show you quickly.
All right. This one is taking a little longer, but we do not get discouraged easy. Go ahead to you if you want. Yeah.
So that has mixed up. It took a while to remix it, but it has a mixed, and
Me too, Erin. Me too.
it is.
Crepe paper into water, you can make sprays that way. Oh, I bet because the dyes in the crepe paper would dissolve into it. That makes sense.
So yes, it does remix, just takes a while. But that whole big bottle probably cost about 10 cents to make, as opposed to
$2-3.
$4 for a bottle. Yeah, over here it's more expensive. Yeah, of course. Get off me.
You gotta get it off yourself.
Get off myself.
God. All right, so this isn't completely mixed, but we're still going to give her the college try.
Emma, I used just the ultrafine dry glitter from Stickles. Is that one that I
So
used in
this
that one?
is the paste, the food coloring paste. So it gives it a nice color, and actually that'd be really pretty.
What color is that?
This one is supposed to be creamy peach.
Makes a nice rust.
Yeah, and then you kind of put it is a little bit peachier, and then we're going to put some of that blue on there. Oh, look at that.
Emma, there's the one on the clear, the thick glitter one is just
And then some of our
uh,
glue.
chunky glitter from Temu or some cheap place like that, mixed with pearl, pearl, iridescent medium.
All right.
Hi, Edna. Welcome to our live.
Look at that beautifulness, beautifulness. So the last one I have to try out is, I like that a lot. Okay. This getting me excited. This is just the liquid acrylic. This one's pearlescent. So we're gonna try this out. And again, this is just in plain old water, straight out of the spigot. Add a couple droppy here's, if any even got in there. And again, you just want to use as much or as little as you want it to be colored. So say you want a darker pigment, you'll use a few more drops. Yes, this is pen ink. And where's my lid? Here it is. Ooh, this is pretty. You can see the pearlescent in there, mixing beautifully with that water. That is awesome. Okay, paper. And this is a good way to dye your own papers too. You just put them in a spray bottle, spray them down. Cheap, easy way to dye your papers. Give this an old squirt here. So I'm not seeing a lot of pigmentation with this one right now, but like I said, I didn't add a whole lot.
You too, Edna. Hi, Patty.
Edna. Hey, Patty. We're playing with stuff we have laying around and making our own creations. I do not have any sprays or anything. So I was like, I have a budget of $0, but I have water out in the faucet and I have these items that I've gotten that I've squirreled away. And so we've already did our glitter glue. So this one was this was a gold, and it's still not completely, I didn't mix this one up really well. But I mean, this is what I the last time I used this one was Sunday morning. This one I made tonight, and it hasn't started separating yet, so that's awesome. This is what it looks like on the paper. It still has some pretty good dimension to it. And these blank spots are just places where I didn't get it on there. Let's see if this gives it any more pigment. Not seeing a lot of pigment with this. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of pigment. And there's a glitteriness to it because today we're making glitter great again.
We are making glitter great.
So yeah, it kind of I love this actually. The whole paper looks like it was actually glitter paper. So I have some of these other ones that I made earlier that are starting to dry now. So this one was with um, the peach, the creamy peach food coloring. It's kind of like a food coloring paste. And then I had the navy, or I'm sorry, royal blue soft gel food color paste. And then what was the other one I put on here? Oh, I added just a little bit of the black pearl with the mica powder. So with the mica powders, I'm seeing a lot less coloring, but these had a pearlescent to it, and so it does add a little bit of shine to it and glitter. It looks more like shiny than glitter. Like it doesn't look like glitter, but that's that one. And then the black. So this was the black by itself, which actually turned out really grungy and beautiful as it
That's
cooled.
really cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And then this one was the pink, which you can see the shine and shimmer of the pink, but it kind of reminds me of like a ballerina. Like if you were doing a ballerina journal or something, how their tutus are shiny and just very, very lightly pink. So that, and then this was the blue by itself, which I am absolutely in love with that color. I will be using that one a lot. So
Did I just glitch out?
yeah, we can switch out.
No, did I just glitch out? I think I
Oh,
just lost.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
But definitely no oil based, obviously, because you're using water. Alcohol based would work probably. I couldn't find my alcohol inks, otherwise I would have tried that. So that's next on the list is when I find those, I'm going to try alcohol ink. You know what I might do with this one, since I do have more mica powders, we can add some mica powder to it. So this is flash red wine. Thank you, Edna. So I'm just going to take my, we're just going to make a mess. It's okay. And you can also use, because mica and eyeshadow are a lot like the same. We found in our investigating, and you can actually use eyeshadows if you crumble it up enough as a pigment as well.
Did you notice that we actually did a little bit of experimenting beforehand? How, how much of an adult are we?
Right. So we are going to do this. And this again is just, I added some mica powder to it. And I wonder if I added, because we're making glitter great again. So what if I added just a little bit of fine glitter in there? Just a sprinkle of fine glitter. All right, Irma. The mica is fine enough to not clog the pump. So this one was just sitting here. I made this earlier. You can see the mica has come to the bottom a little bit, but as soon as you shake it up, give her a good shake, she's back in. She's back in business. I also have the steel ball thingy, craft ball thingies that you can put in there. I just brought the wrong bag out, so I didn't bring it out. But that will also help with evenly getting it mixed up a little better. Um, and help prevent some of that clogging. So this one is mica powder and some glitter. So we'll see if this clogs it up. Yes, BBs essentially. So let's see what this does. Again, not a whole lot of pigment with this one.
Very cool. Very cool.
So if you're looking for pigment, you want that color. You definitely want food coloring or the
Pigment
liquid
powder
acrylic.
if you've got it.
And I know we have all the food coloring in the world because we don't really use it a whole lot. So this is the mica with the glitter. And obviously it's still wet, so you can't see a whole lot. But the glitter is coming through a little bit, surprisingly. That's shocking. This one was the mica, the black mica. This one was the pink. This is a mixture of a lot of them. Yes, Cool Whip spoils. Just FYI, it gets moldy and goes bad. But these, I'm definitely going to be making some of my own little papers now, guys. How exciting!
Awesome. That's awesome.
Okay,
Okay, so
this is this is just some tissue paper that was wrapped. I had a glass cup wrapped in it, and this is just regular copy paper. If you're wondering too.
Beautiful. All right, let's just go.
Get off.
Get off me.
Get off.
Get off me.
Heart's my favorite.
I'm just going to show you what I've been playing with here. So I've got these wooden hearts that have been sitting in my stash for, I don't know how long, years and years and years and years. I have heat embossed some with enamels and all sorts of stuff. I've painted them. I've done all sorts of things. I just don't use them. But I've just made myself a kit for Valentine's because I needed some hearts to put on some cards. Let me find that card. So I got this freebie from Art House Whimsy, and just to make a few Valentine's cards. Look, stickles. And I cut out some hearts from my new heart kit that I'll show you in a moment. And then I cut her little hands and slid the card underneath her hands and glued it down. And then I've stuck a metal charm down the bottom there to make a card. So this is uses for stickles, different uses for stickles. So I thought these wooden hearts would be cool. Now I've just dropped it. Wooden hearts would be cool. So I've just put a little bit of stickles through a stencil. It's still wet. And you can also just do stickles straight onto the paint. So I painted them gold. And do some decoration with those, all different colours. So I thought they would actually look pretty cool on. I keep losing stuff. Where did I put them?
I stole them.
You have them. Give them back.
No, they're mine.
Can't find them now. On the cards, I thought they would look pretty cool. The smaller ones, not the big chunky ones. I'll put all sorts of metallic stuff on there. So later on today or tomorrow, I'll have this new. I've already cut hearts out of it. Have this new, which will be going up on my Ko-fi.
Cute, 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 cute.
Ko-fi.
Thank you, Kofi.
So lots and lots of hearts. You can either use them as backgrounds or you can cut them out. Printing mistake, printing mistake. And another printing mistake. There are several red ones. There are.
You said tomorrow you're going to have them up?
Probably tomorrow. Because I haven't edited the size yet, they're still coming up as square. There is orange, pink, blue, black, red, green. So there's all different colours. I just haven't got them printed out here because I just wanted the red ones at the moment. You can print them smaller to get the smaller hearts to use them, cut them out.
Yes, black. Black.
Yes, there's black. There is black. That's the blue.
Thank you for coming in, Rhonda. You have a great day. Oh, throwing stuff.
So, I don't have anything else to add to the glitter thing. Sarah, have you got some more? Oh, I do have some stuff I can show you that I've used glitter on. So I've got some feathers for my boho kit. I have got the fairies from the Junkyard Fairy Kit. That has glitter. Now you saw the Christmas one, so I just love the effect that they give. So
yes. Bye, Stacy. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, Stacy. Hi, Lindy.
Lindy, you're only an hour late. Rude.
So Stickles makes everything pretty. Don't listen to anything that Pam says.
Or Casey.
Or Casey, exactly.
They don't know what's gorgeous.
So I'm done with my show and tell. I've done my glitter. I've shown you what I made. So the pearl paste, pearl medium with the chunky glitter is freaking awesome.
Yes.
That's about it. We didn't have anything else, did we? Oh, here they are. Here's those little hearts that I haven't finished yet. So I did a stitched one with the felting and some glitter. And I've still got to glitter these ones and make them into cards.
Give me a minute, Sherry. I might be able to get it.
But that is it for. I'm really going to have a real play with this acetate because that was very cool.
Oh, and did you tell them your neutral lace is up?
Oh, no. Neutral lace kit is up on my Ko-fi now. And that is...
I'm getting ready to try to put it in the chat here. Give me a moment. Un momento, por favor.
I've already chopped this up, so there's not a lot of it. Not a lot of it there. There will be 3 kits of this neutral lace because I had so many images. Good night, Mary. Thanks for popping in.
Good night, Mary.
So there, as I said, there'll be 3 of these kits, all with 25 pages each in them. But there is one.
Take the transfer in the paper you want to put on and run it through your die cut machine a couple times and it transfers. Oh, interesting. I don't have a die cut machine, but that's pretty interesting.
So this is, I don't know what order I've put them in the shop, so what you're seeing here is a bit from everywhere, the 3 kits. But you can fussy cut these, you can use them as backgrounds, you can use them as pages. Crackle.
Crackle.
Crackle. So that's that kit. That is up already. The love hearts should be up later today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have this afternoon. That's it. Nothing new. Do you have something else to show us, Sarah?
No, I just added more pigment to some of these to get a little bit more color to them. This was the teal. The teal, whatchamacallit, liquid acrylic.
Thanks, Patty.
Favorite one by far is still this blue.
That blue is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And then this is the blue, the peach. So the blue food coloring.
Between that blue and the blue sparkly clear triple thick sparkle that I made, I want to make another mermaid journal now.
Right? I know, that would be fantastic.
Yes, Brenda. Yes, I need to do that. It is in my
black
mica. The link is in my actual description on my YouTube, but I will have to remember to put them in the posts, the actual see more.
But yes, these were these. But yeah, the best color I got was from this soft gel paste food coloring. I don't even know how old this thing is. Good Lord. It was only $1.29 though, whenever they bought it. And that was just a few drops of it. We'll see if there's any clogging later on.
Would be interesting to have a look at that in another couple of weeks to see if it fades.
Right. It will stay here on my clogged up desk.
Beautiful.
I'm excited though. And if you already had like something that was coffee dyed or aged and then added on top of it, oh, it's got the shimmer in it. Oh, the back turned out really fun. Let's look at the back. Look at all the splatters where it pulled.
Show me some pretty stuff.
We like pretty stuff. But yeah, to be bougie on a budget, here you go.
Anybody else have anything they wanted to learn how to make or have in their stash that they haven't used and would like us to show you how to use it? Put it in the chat now so I can write it down on my list.
Or how to alter it, or
Yep, how to alter it, like the tags that I showed you.
I wonder if we put a little bit of slime activator in the glue, glitter glue.
What the hey? What's a slime activator?
So it's what you essentially put in glue and whatever you're, I don't know. However, that's how they make slime. You use this activator and it makes it thicker.
I've
Night,
never made
Aaron.
slime, so good night,
Slime.
Erin. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to make a like. Give me a thumbs up, please.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Even if
And
you didn't
always
like it.
clean your tools.
Clean your tools. Wash your tools.
Clean them, clean them, clean them. Super duper excited. I've heard that slime cleans out the cars really well. Like it gets all the dusty bits.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had car slime. It's expensive. It'd be nice to make my own.
Yeah, you just there's you get the all-purpose Elmer's all-purpose glue, and my niece actually used lotion, shaving cream, and glue is what she used to make a slime. We're all little experimenters around here.
We're going to have to do some more experimenting.
Mwah.
So, next week we have Lindy. And Lindy is going to, I have no idea what Lindy's
Great,
going to
I
do.
love it. Those kids didn't need that slime. You did.
What are you doing, Lindy? She's still here, or did she desert us?
She probably just came in, said hi, and left. That's a Lindy move.
Rude.
I'm pretty sure she was talking about you. Oh, there you go.
Mail. There she goes. So Lindy's going to show us how to use junk mail next week. I'm just going to preface this with, in Australia, well, in my area, we don't get junk mail. So I'm going to be absolutely lost on this thing. Everything is online, digital, and we don't get paper. We very rarely get paper junk mail. Usually when it's time to vote, you get the annoying political stuff. And that's about it. I'm loving this pearl.
Yes.
So
I can't wait to see what it would look like with the crackle paste.
Hi, Yolanda. Yes, I'm going to do an experiment with this black paper and this pearl iridescent to see how it goes with the crackle paste. Thick and thin. I think that will look really cool.
Yes.
And I'm going to do some more experimenting with the acetate.
I think that crackle paste with the blue will make it look like an ice, like cracked windshield or something.
So I thought that would be very cool. I can't believe I've got absolutely nothing in here made with crackle paste. It's all on stuff I've already made.
I don't think I own any crackle paste at the moment, but I did find a steal I wanted to tell you because this ties into last week's episode. So if you haven't watched last week, they made texture paste. And so I was at Hobby Lobby the other day after I went and donated blood, and they had their ceremonial stand on sale. It was like 99 cents for a big old jug. So I was like, hey, texture paste. So yeah.
What is it? What was on sale?
It's called ceremony sand. So it's like the sand that whenever you go to a wedding and they mix the sands up in the jar.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they had that. They had a couple of bottles of those on sale for like 99 cents. And I'm like, hey, that's a lot of texture paste I can make.
Wow.
Yes. That was
Well, I've
awesome.
just been buying the deco sand, so just the cheapy El Cheapo. El Cheapo.
It was like perfect because I was like, I don't really want to have to go out and buy, you know, something to put in it. And now I don't have to.
This is definitely going to make a great mermaid's tail.
Yes, it is. And you are going to have to do a mermaid journal. I mean, you have your mermaid
There's a
digital.
mermaid kit. Yeah, there is. So yeah, pop over to my Ko-fi if you want hearts for your cards, hearts for your journals, backgrounds, all that sort of stuff. All different colours: orange, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, black, and purple. Purple. There's purple.
Pebble.
Purple.
Mm.
I did find this stuff in my stash, and it is Dreamweaver stencils, pearlescent embossing paste. I have no idea where it came from, and I have no idea how to use it. And I did tape a metal stencil to the paper, apply paste with a metal palette knife as if icing a cake, remove excess paste by pulling the knife flat across the surface 1 or 2 times, return the excess to the jar, clean the metal stencil immediately with cold water and a soft brush, dries to a pearlescent sheen. So it's just texture paste, basically. I don't know why they call it embossing paste. I would have heated it up if I hadn't read the instructions.
You're not supposed to heat it up.
Heat it up.
Heat it up. Heat it up. I'm
I don't
still
know. I
experimenting.
don't know because I think Dreamweaver specifically make metal stencils, Yolanda. I think most of the stencils that they sell on their website are metal, but I can't see why you couldn't use it with any other stencil. Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it. Stencil.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ultra fine stencil. I want a different stencil.
I need more paper.
Let's do some bricks. I'd be really pissed if I opened a lid and it was dry. It's not.
Oh yeah, very true. Very true. More depth. Ooh. Yep. I like the food coloring.
Oh, get off there.
Food coloring for the win. Just keep mixing food coloring up. I've got the bottles in the water. Why not?
Yeah, so it's basically the same as the iridescent medium. I can't see much of a difference at all, just a different name, I think. Same
Same game,
thickness,
different name.
same thickness. Maybe a little thicker, but not much. Not much at all. So they were just two things in my stash that I hadn't used for a long time that are going to come out and get used.
Oh,
because no, you don't have to heat it up. That's why I said I don't know why they've called it embossing. Probably because it's thick and you can get an embossed texture, possibly.
Food coloring for the win. Ooh. Slimy looking. Oh, I just poured water all over myself. What other colors do I have in here? Orange, electric yellow. Ooh.
That's cool.
That is super cool.
Oh, this one's not even open.
Oh, very yellow. Ooh.
Absolutely, I wouldn't heat it. I mean, if I hadn't have read the instructions with the embossing word on the front, I probably would have heated it up. But I actually, like a really good adult, read the instructions on the back.
Because we are adulting today in this episode.
We are adulting today. But that's not to say you couldn't heat it up if you wanted that bubbling effect, because I have done that several times.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Because sometimes I like that rustic, grungy effect.
Do you like rustic and grungy?
Me? Nah. I like girly and frou-frou.
Yes. With the glitter.
I like grungy with glitter. I'm just a...
Joan, what do you make your texture paste with?
I do too, Trace. I do too. I like to bubble and crack, and usually it's not always just my knees. So, just trying to back in a moment. Memento.
So I am seeing that I like. So if you want a subtle effect, definitely get like a liquid food coloring. But if you want more of that pop of color, you definitely want to go with the gel. And I want to see, we're going to see, let these lay out and see how much the color fades too.
So this this grunginess on these bat wings. Hang on a sec. I'll just go solo for a second.
Ooh.
So on the bat wings on here, I used embossing powder, and I heated it up until it bubbled on purpose. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus. Focus, man. Focus. So I did it with the clear on these bottles. Didn't quite get to the cracking of it, but I heated it up until it bubbled.
Yes, that's Joan. That's similar to how Miss Diane makes it. Cheapest white glue, baby powder, and a little white acrylic paint.
Yeah, either baby powder or plaster of Paris.
Yep.
So I remembered. Last week, do you think I could remember those words, plaster of Paris?
And tonight you got it because we're adulting tonight.
Oh, I know, because I'm adulting mode today.
Yes.
Thanks, Yolanda. So yes, if you want to, there's no rules in my studio. If you want to heat the stuff up you're not meant to heat up, heat it up.
Just heat it up. Nothing wrong with a little heat now and then.
Lace is a really good one. If you've got cheap cheap synthetic lace and you want some real grunge, glue it down, paint it, and then heat it up. It will melt and gnarl and crackle, and it's just delicious. Delicious. Delicious.
Delicious yumminess.
So I don't have any more to share, so I'm going to say goodnight, I think. Unless you've got more to share. Hang on, let me get off.
No, I'm good. I'm just still playing.
Get off me.
Get off of me. Here's all my beautiful. I just added some pink food coloring to this mica powder. Made it really pretty. Cool. Made it really pretty pink. Get it over here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes. So now we will see. And it does, like I said, it settles to the bottom, but as soon as you shake it up, it shakes right back into beautimousness.
Well, it's nice to see you here, Yolanda. Lovely to see you here. So the topic of these lives every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, America, 11 a.m. Australian time, is to use it or lose it or make it. So using the stuff in your stash, making stuff instead of replacing it, because, you know, we're all a bit broke at the moment and sometimes we just can't afford to go out and replace things, but we have the stuff in our stashes to be able to make it ourselves. So last week we did texture paste. This week we did stickles and sprays. And next week we are going to use
junk mail.
Junk mail, because we don't get it here. So I'm going to be a bit lost. I'm going to have to find some scrappy bits somewhere because we don't get junk mail here.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
So, yes, each week we will be doing a use it, lose it, or make it. Each week we'll have a guest. So I'm still asking for volunteers to come and be guests. Next week's Lindy.
And ideas. Always ideas. And ideas.
Yes, you do, Joan. Yes, you do. So leave it in a comment on here so I can write it in my diary, and we will get to it eventually because this Thursday night is not going away. There's so many ideas, so many things. If you've got something in your stash that you bought, had to have, saw it on YouTube, somebody had it, had to buy it, used it once, never used it again, we're going to go down and use things in different ways than they were meant to be used.
Going down the rabbit hole.
That will be another thing. So please, please, please join us again. I'd love to see you again. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up so YouTube thinks we're doing something interesting for once instead of just shenanigans.
And subscribe to all these wonderful people's channels.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing all the channels, Sherry. It's
Yes,
such a
Sherry.
truly awesome. All right, I'm going to go and get some lunch, and hopefully somebody else is live that I can come in and annoy and ask questions. Love to see you again. Thanks, Sarah, for sharing your stuff with me, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And how do I get out of here again? End stream.
End stream.
Bye.